And good morning all. How are y'all doing today? Um, Back on the farm here today. We're actually going to lease us a field using the global company leasing feature. And then we're going to go harvest, go spread manure or spread fertilizer on that field. Spread liquid fertilizer on that field. And then we're going to um, mow it. So this will give us, it's currently got one state fertilizer, and it's in the first state of growth. I'm going to try and get 2 cuttings off this lease field. So let's go ahead and do that. It is going to be field number 9. So I have not tried this out before. We can lease that field for, it's $8,987, and then per day another $900 a day. You know, when you've only got 100,000 and it's a whole lot more than that to buy the field outright, sounds like a plan to me. Why not? Let's give it a shot here. Let's come over here. I think there's an out. Yep. Turn our mini map on so we know where we're going. Because I do not have this map memorized. Field number 9 should be grass. Which it is. And we can see roughly where it starts there. So we will back up. Not spray fertilizer outside of that area because, well, it doesn't do anything. There we go. So how are y'all doing this evening, or today, whatever time of day you're watching the video? The evening for me, because I'm recording at about 11:30 at night here in the U.S. It's when I get my chance to record my videos most time, or late at night. So it's not a bad deal. It's just when I get to do it. Oops, missed a little bit. I do overspray a little bit just so that I don't miss the edges. That's one of my things I always worry about doing, is missing the edges. And we're missing the edge again. Oops. One of these days I will learn the key bindings for the GPS mod. Is it taking? It's not taking fertilizer, is it? Wow. I just drove that whole field and it's not taking fertilizer. Because it says it's one state right now. I bet it just got fertilized by the AI. So what state is it in for harvest? We need to come back to here, turn grass on, come back to here, and we're at the first growth stage. We're going to go ahead and let it go at least one more growth stage, get fertilizer on it, harvest it, refertilize it, and then let it go 2 growth stages. That will be the plan. That is my plan right now. We are picking up exactly from where we left off the other day. I have not changed the day or anything yet, so this is picking up right at the end of episode 5, where I have put everything away. So You know, I came in, looked at it, and said, I'm going to buy that and I'm going to go fertilize it. I didn't check if it could take the fertilizer yet or not. Oh well. It's not a bad deal. We're just going to... Don't think we have anything else we can do today. We may go ahead and buy some chickens. Just because I want to get egg production going. Because eggs do pay a pretty good amount on this map, I do believe, if I remember what I saw in the price-wise. Go into the seasons menu here in just a second and take a look. There we go. Let's see, eggs. Those are animal costs. Yeah, almost $4,000 per 1,000 liter, or $3,600 per 1,000 liters of eggs. So they pay pretty good on this map, as far as I'm concerned. So let's go over to our chicken coop and let's get us some eggs, some chickens. We can hold 200, so we're going to buy 200. And this is probably the one we're going to get. Both eggs and meat. No, we're not worried about that. We're just doing white leghorns. So we're going to get 200 chickens here. And there is no fee for these guys coming over, which is nice. We're not going to be getting any roosters or anything like that. Not worried about them breeding. I'm just going for the eggs. I will need to get a couple egg crates to put in there, to put over here on the side. And it's going to cost us $1,300. There we go. I do believe this is where the eggs spawn. And then we need to go get some food for them real quick. So let's go jump in the grain truck and get some of the wheat out of the silo. I said we would not sell any of the wheat. I did not say we would not use any of the crops while we're waiting on crops to grow. So we will do this. Get the chickens going here. And yes, I do realize I am using a humongous grain truck to feed chickens. Why? Because it's what I got. I want wheat. I don't know what I was caught on, but I was evidently caught on something. So this is one of the mods from OKU's mods. This is the tandem Chevy grain truck. I like it. The mods look really nice. They come out nice. I like this mod. I believe it is a good one. And there we go. That will last them how many days? Chickens. So estimated 17,000 liters per year. We have 9,000 more. So we may have to go scavenge ourselves a contract with a wheat field on it. And there is no cover, so since there's no cover, we'll go ahead and put this back into the silo. Or we may end up having to buy some chicken feed, because I do not believe I've planted wheat anywhere. I don't remember. Maybe wrong, but I do not remember for 100% sure. Yeah. I wanted to get chickens, so that's okay. I am going to hold off on getting pigs and cows until we have a few other crops harvested and in here. I am going to hold off on that part. We will not be doing horses on here because I am not a fan of horses. Simplest reason that's why I'm not a big fan of horses. So not going to do them. We need to get some egg crates and put them up on that one spot. I believe I'm guessing that's where the egg boxes will show up, because I do not see any other triggers around here. So they kind of have to show up there because that's where you go buy them at. So that looks like it'll hold 2 egg crates. So we're going to use the store deliveries mod on this one. Because I don't really want to have to drive all the way over to the store to pick up a couple crates at the moment. Egg pallet. Do I have any other ones in here? I don't think so. No, I do not. So it's what we need are these right here. Each one of these do hold 2,400 liters. Turn on super strength. And they charge us a $50 delivery fee. Control Alt Reset. I believe it was $50 a piece, so I'm giving myself $100 back because why did it move $1,900? Okay. There is one, and I am not as picky and precise about getting these exactly where they have to go, all neat and pretty. It's get them in the trigger, get it so they work. That's my main part, is does it work? Yes or no. I don't want y'all out there. I want y'all inside here. So the first box has come out. We'll see if they go right or not. I guess I should have put them there first. Oh well. It is what it is. So let's check here. Do we have any spelt in 46? That's one of the big ones. I got one here for field 41 cultivating. Is 41 is that's a good size field. We could do that one. Anything for field 12? We'll take that one. Only because it's just a little bit smaller. And honestly, I don't have a ton of time to record tonight, so that's the main reason why. we're going to start out, we're going to take the 8R over, and we're actually going to put it on the small cultivator that we have. And then I'm going to grab the 98 or 8970, the big tractor, the big 4x4, and put it on the speed disc, the high-speed disc. But we're going to take this guy and use the small cultivator here that we have. Because 2 tractors doing it is twice as fast in my book. So we will be doing this, doing field number 12. A little bit later in the series, we're probably gonna, as some fields get ready to go for harvest wise and the contracts come up, if it's a crop we need, we may steal some crops. We would go in, don't have to buy the field, we can just lease the field, take the crop, and then end the lease. So we may do that. That may be something we try out this first year, just to see how things go. And go ahead and start unfolding this guy, because it's not a humongous field here. I'm going to come in and line this guy up. I cannot remember if I turned off the vehicle mod or not, the enhanced AI mod. I guess we'll find out in just a couple seconds. And it looks like I did. Turn that off, turn 4-wheel drive on, because evidently 4-wheel drive was turned off for some reason. There we go. Now we have our power back. So, yes, I do like to tab between equipment, because that's how I am. That's all I can explain. That's how I am. So we got the first tractor going. We're going to get the big guy here, the 8970. And we're going to get it going out here and put it on the high-speed disc and let it run its course. And while it's running, I'm going to go ahead and skip forward a day and see if we are able to fertilize field number 9 so that we can get started mowing it. Because that will take a little bit to get done, and that's kind of what I was planning to do. I wasn't planning to do any cultivating work, but hey, plans always change. Surprise, surprise. That's just how things are. Oh, alright. And I'm not going to be throwing any, I may do this in a time lapse. I may just split screen it, do a jump cut on it. I don't know exactly yet. If it lets us fertilize and get the grass ready, then I will just let this guy run. Let these guys run while I take care of that field. That will kind of be my plan right now, as of right now. So, if you do have any comments, please, critiques, criticisms, things you'd like to see, things you don't like that I do, whatever, drop me a comment if you would. I do appreciate it. If you like what I'm doing, you want to see a little bit more, subscribe to the channel. It's free. You click the little bell, you get notified when I post. Right now I'm trying to do posts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sometime Around 8 to 10 Central. I haven't actually gotten the time exactly worked down because it's going to be a little bit fluid. It depends on when I get to record stuff and then when I get to edit those recordings and render them. Right now, rendering a video is taking about an hour on my system for a 30-minute video. It might even take 2. It depends on how complicated the render is, and that's solely because of I have an i5 and I have a 970 GTX video card, so it's a few years old, and it was a used video card when I got it, so that's why. So turn the worker on this one, and we're going to let them roll. We're going to go ahead and go through the night. Put it up on times 120. I would just put it up on times 2000. Let this guy go. That'll be the easiest thing to do here. As we get closer to night, we'll slow it down to a little bit as we come up closer to the morning here. You can see the worker turns on lights and everything. Times 2000, it kind of does get a little wiggy with the wage payments for the worker and everything. And we now have to synchronize the game after the fast forward, because we fast forwarded too much. Typically it doesn't take that long. Just got to get everything back in sync. There we go. And we're still at 120, so I'm going to bring us down to times 15 for right now. So can we fertilize that field now? Oh. Is it going to let me start the tractor or not? Because it just wigged out. Alright, I'm back in it now. I am looking back towards where those two workers are working, and it is dropping frames like crazy and lagging out on me. I have not had this issue in a while. So I'm going to have to let those workers go and come back to this once they are done, it looks like, because it is wigging out a little bit too much. So I will be back once at least one of the, as long as one of the workers is done. You know what, let's just hop over to those guys. If it'll let me. Nope, it won't let me. I'll do that. I'm gonna fire that worker. Bounce back to that tractor. Am I not able to tab to that spray tractor? That's interesting. That spray tractor may need to get replaced. There may be some issues with this tractor. Okay, so when the 8R was running, I think there's a conflict between this tractor and the 8R. I think that's what may be going on here. So maybe I don't have crop destruction turned on, so maybe we'll pick up a 7R. And replace this with a 7R tractor. And we will see if it will let us drop another fertilization state or not. No is the answer. So if that be the case, I'm going to drop that. I'm going to pull this forward. I'm going to unhook the weight. And we're going to go replace this tractor right now. Because you can see anytime I start looking that way, and it's only when I'm in this tractor. So we are going to take it to the shop and repair it so that we get our maximum amount of money back on it. And then we may have to add in a little money to get what I'm thinking about getting here. Probably going to do a 7R. Not 100% sure. But that is what I'm kind of thinking as of at least right now. We are going to stick with medium tractor for this one. I'm not going to go to a large tractor. And I do not want a small tractor. This was supposed to be the bigger equipment series. So it's kind of trying to stay in that area, the big equipment, the larger of the medium tractors, the larger of the large tractors, not the small tractors in this series. I am thinking about doing another series which would focus more on small tractors and some of the smaller mediums, some of the smaller implements, things of that nature. Just to challenge myself, because I don't normally play with the small tractors. I don't. I like the big equipment. I want to come drive the 9RX, the 9Ts, 9RTs. I want to drive the big stuff. So, why not? That's kind of the way I look at it. So let's take a look at it, repair it. It's going to cost 33 bucks. Got us a little bit extra. 112, 128. So let's find us let's look in medium tractors here. I don't want the 6M. We could do a 6R. Does it have narrows? I kind of want to put narrows on it just because it's going to be used for spraying. This was a mod I picked up, and it's just an interesting tractor. Twin rear singles. I'd just seen this out and I went, hey, John Deere trike, why not? I'm just going to grab it. Maybe I'll use it in something one day. That's a 70-30 premium. So how much horsepower did this guy have? 209. Because it had the big engine. What other mods do we have in here? Nope, I don't like that mod. Don't like that mod. I was playing on a multiplayer server for a while and I got a lot of mods, and some of those are from there and they're not the best quality. Some of them are very early mods. I just have not been able to clean them out. Let's put it that way. Let's see here. That's the 7R. What else is in here? The custom modding 7R. I know this one will be a good mod. PTO. We could put floaters on it. .30-inch row crop tires. I kind of like the Goodyears with weights. I like the floaters. We do want a GPS. No, let's not add that. We are going to add the front attacher to it. We turned on the GPS. We need Starfire. We're going to make it the 100-year edition. Not going to turn on the logo. Yeah, we want the fenders because I don't like mud being thrown up at me. We'll put the extended monitor. We'll turn on the beacons, even though I probably won't use it too much. Protection grid, what is that? We'll turn it on anyway. 272, so we need to add 170,000. And the reason I'm adding the 170, so I'm trying to leave myself with about the same amount of money as I started with when switching out this tractor. That's the only reason why. And we wanted the weights, we want the GPS, I want Starfire, the 100-year, I don't need those. I need a front loader, which I'm probably going to have to replace the one we have. I need a fender, I want a fender. The monitor, the beacon, the other beacon. So it looks like protection grid has something to do with the lights. And we did not change the engine on this one, because right now we have 245 horsepower and it tops out at 352. We're just going to leave it with 245 horsepower, and that should put us at 105, which is roughly where we were at before all of this started here. So we will jump in this guy, and then this gives us, actually I'm going to jump back over to the 8R here, and we're going to turn it around, even though it's been oopsied sitting here idling the whole time. So, whoops. And this guy just went down and stopped. Okay, well, we'll get him lined back up here and see if he'll be good this time or not. So eventually I want to trade this tractor right here in for the 9RX. That is eventually what I would like to do. I want to trade in we'll keep an 8R, we'll keep the 8RT, and probably add a 9RT eventually, because I do like doing multiple jobs at one time. Having if we have something to run contracts with, whoops, have something to do some of the contracts with eventually, and something just to keep around the yard for that kind of stuff. That's how I typically do stuff. I'm not one to, yeah, I like to sit there and run the fields and everything, but I like to play more as a farm manager, personally, where I come in and go, okay, this equipment goes to this field, does this job, this one goes to this field, does this job. It's just what I like. So we are coming up on about the 35-minute mark, so it's going to be the end of the video. I will, don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to post this one or not. Didn't get a lot done in it. We got a tractor changed out. We've got the contract going on field number 12. That's going to get done. Hopefully we'll come back. I'm going to fast forward till it lets me put down the fertilizer, and then that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the fertilizer down on field number 9 and get it going from there. So, but for now, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to wrap it up for this video. Probably will not edit it at all. Go ahead and check the levels, make sure the audio is good, and let it go. And Betty got blocked by an object. I guess I need to run a headland along those two ends for that worker, because evidently it does not like that field. I guess it thinks it doesn't have enough room to turn around or something, I don't know. So we'll take care of that. Get everything set up for next time, and hopefully be able to get some fertilizer on this field. Check things out. We did get some chickens, got that done, and I'm going to go ahead and check it one more time. Nope, I do not believe it is letting me yet. Boom out. Oh, yep, okay. Well, we're going to leave this for the next episode. And everyone, have a great evening, great day, wherever you're at. Stay safe and have a good time. Bye for now.